afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. Philip Wade here from the Universal Studio in North Yorkshire, England. And I've just seen that Ali's just joined us at 4 a.m. in the morning, Australia. So well done, Ali. Thank you for that. That's what I call commitment. Anyhow, today is day 7 of our 7 days of infinite silence meditation. And we're going to get stuck in shortly, just to reaffirm that as each day has been going by, I've been reducing the amount of guidance so that you can become more used to using this meditation for yourself and the silent pauses. So today there will be a fairly minimal guidance and longer silent pauses, but I'll still be offering invitations to open to that and recognize the silent awareness that is always here and always present. So there will be sections where that happens, but there will be much longer silent pauses today. Using this 7-day program afterwards, which is all recorded on YouTube, my page and everything, you will be able to go through the 7 days at your leisure, and maybe one of those 7 days will be particularly powerful for you, and you can use that one as your kind of leaping off point and continuing with this. So that's the idea. So just wanted to add that by way of introduction today, but I'd like to invite you now to get yourselves settled, whether you're going to sit down or lie down. And just simply closing your eyes. And as you close your eyes, just going to invite you to simply, silently, both observe and fully accept, without any judgment, whatever's here now. Whatever phenomena are in your body, just like you're watching a movie from the inside. A total acceptance. And remaining silently witnessing just be wide open now from your heart to the experience of spheres of light. Just wide open to the experience of spheres of light. This is the same as the universal and infinite I am pure being. And as this is witnessed, this silent witness itself like some ice in an ocean is dissolving effortlessly, silently, becoming one with the ocean. And it is an ocean of infinite silence. In silence, we trust. Simply be still and know. This infinite silence. realizing, not seeking. Finding, not searching. Seeing, not looking. That one is. This unseen seer. Eternally, this infinite silence. Be still and know this. Now and forever. In silence, you will realize your truth. In truth, you will realize you are silence. infinite silence. All that I am is infinite silence. Is all that am I. This rarefied atmosphere of silence effortlessly transmutes all that no longer serves you. Be still and know. Eternity. all else is dissolved. All that remains is this effortless essence, infinite silence. Nothing more important than this. Be still and know simply this infinite silence. Before and beyond all else. Eternally untouched, unblemished, unmoved, this unseen seer that simply is. Eternal. Home. forever. Resting in, through, and as this. Be still and know. Nothing you ever had to do. Always this. Continuing to rest as this. In a moment, I'll ring the Tingsha bells 3 times. Just keep your eyes closed for now. And as the sound of the bells gently fades to silence, know that you remain as this always. And I'll just play some harp for a couple of minutes and I'll be back. So welcome back everybody, welcome back. And if you haven't already done so, noticing the chair you're sat in, or whatever you may be lay on, noticing the space, and gently, whenever the moment is right for you, opening your eyes. So just to let you know that there's a few links I've posted which you might be interested in. So the 7 days of infinite silence meditation, it's whether you're watching on my page, YouTube, or Peace and Love page, and I think also the watch parties, there's a link that will say the text that's there on the screen. And that is the playlist for all 7 days of the infinite silence meditation. The meditation part, about 30 minutes on each one, with increasingly less guidance and more silence as each day goes by. So my offer and invitation to you is to use that. Play that through again if you wish, and maybe there's a specific day that is about the right balance for you. So that's there. And that's there now. There's another one, which I'm just going to find, excuse me. I go back up and yeah. Just something to let you know that overnight I had the insight to offer a free or donate retreat. It's a 1-day retreat, planning for the 31st of January 2021. And the details of that are not yet available, but it will be in 2 1.5-hour segments, from 4 p.m. till 5:30 p.m. UK time, first segment, and then the second segment from 8 p.m. UK time to 21:30 or 9:30 p.m. UK time. So that should work for west of here, if you're in the USA, for instance, and a few places east of here. Not so great if you're in Australia, Ali, but it's a finding of the right balance, really. And that's on the 31st of January, so it will be free or donate, and it'll be 1 day. And quite a number of people experienced a 3-day retreat recently, and it was very profound. A number of those people are on the stream now, so perhaps they might confirm or otherwise that. And then the final thing I wanted to share is, if I can just find it. It's on here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. On Friday, this Friday, the 15th of January, at 11:30 a.m. UK time, I'm going to be interviewed by Gila Nehemia, who's, I think, originally from the US but living in Israel. And the nature of the interview is, what is the nature of the true self? So she'll be asking me questions about that, and I suspect parts of my own journey will be covered there as well. So that's this Friday. So there's a subscribe link for updates on the retreat. That will take you to my website, or you can go to the home page of my website and do that, or from that subscribe link. So look out for that. There's the 7-day playlist, and then there's the interview this Friday, and there's tons and tons of free resources on the website. Just going to share a few things on here now, so let's have a look. I'll just share a few messages I can see whilst I'm just continuing to chat. So these are the ones I can see at least. So look out for those resources. And I just wonder, as I'm sharing here, what is your heart calling you to now? Is it calling you to continue to embrace the silence within? And not trust this noisy one so much? What's the silence of your heart saying now? I'm just going to put that comment because it really speaks to what I've just been. So thanks for sharing that, John. The more you connect with the stillness, the need to be constantly busy passes, and you'll realize what's truly important. So do listen, do use the resources if they call you. They're there for free, and there's probably 130, I think I saw the other day, 140 maybe, other videos, from 5-minute insights through to 2-hour-long live streams. Bless you, Ali. Ali's in Australia. She attended the last retreat at ridiculous hours in the morning. And looks like she wants to come for the 31st as well. What's Dee saying? Good, I'm glad to hear that, Dee. So whilst we're just continuing here, just checking in with what's here for you now. What is it that life is calling you to now? Maybe just close your eyes and see. That silent awareness never went anywhere. Never went anywhere. It's always here. Always now. So Catherine, thanks for sharing that. And of course your heart does call for silence, because that's what you are, infinite silence or infinite awareness. And if it's calling for silence, then maybe it's also calling or inviting you to continue with these meditations. There's a free resource there for you to use. And you'll find that it will get easier and easier to embrace this the more that you open to it. I can imagine with everything that's going on in the US right now, and I have to say, I've been watching that very closely myself. Absolutely amazing, really. The bit about where you say it's so hard to block out, this is actually a belief. It's a belief. And if you allow that belief to just simply dissolve, the silence will do that for you effortlessly. Then you will be able to let that which is appearing in the world appear, but you will remain untouched and unmoved it. Embrace the silence and see where it takes you. You will realize eventually that it is, in fact, home, and that you are indeed silence, infinite awareness, infinite consciousness. And it won't need you to believe me, because it will be realized. I can see Beth's comment there. That's one option, Beth, for sure. And I've just popped this comment up here, and this kind of addiction is a good addiction to have. It's not really an addiction, it's actually a recognition, a realization of the eternal presence and stillness that's always here. And it will call you and deepen that calling, and you will trust and trust and trust this more, and it will become the knowing and the realizing, and you will be much more untouched by the events of the world that are emerging. I'm just going to put on the harp for a couple more minutes just to let you all embrace that. Maybe just during that couple of minutes, close your eyes again, listen to the harp. Know that the silent awareness has not gone anywhere, and see what it says, and then I'll be back. Good. Just take those out. Yeah, so thank you for being here for these 7 days. And the only other thing I was going to say, just quick reminders, next major live is Friday, although there may be others because I had things bubbling up about an invitation from within to talk about the uniqueness of everybody's own journey. And so I will do an impromptu live about that, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But I'm definitely live at 11:30 a.m. on Friday with Gila, The Nature of the True Self. And another one that Jolene was speaking to me about doing was to do with relationships. And actually I've not spoken about that much. I don't think I've got any lives specifically on that. So I think there's one coming, or I feel one coming on that sometime soon. On the page, on the Facebook page, Philip Wade, Infinite Silence, Self-Realisation, you can, I think, click a button on any of the streams to be reminded whenever I go live. So that's something you might want to do. And the same on the YouTube channel. So that's another possibility as well. So I think that's probably it from me. If you're interested in the free or donate retreat at the end of the month, look out for the one that says subscribe, or just go to my website homepage, gatewaylocation.org, and I'll release details of that as soon as I can. What did your heart say? Trust the silence. You are it, and you don't need to believe me. You will see. Be still and know. That's what it really means, to know this, to know oneself as this infinite silence, infinite awareness, infinite consciousness. No belief necessary. You're already this. Never not this. You just forgot. That's all. Your heart is inviting you to remember. Trust that. Not this. It'll be much easier. Much more graceful. Much stiller. Much calmer. So with that, namaste from right down in the southern hemisphere to Ali, to points east, west and north. Thank you for being here for these 7 days of infinite silence meditation. Be still and know, and I'll leave you with the harp track by my friend Tara Cook, who's on the stream watching. She's the harpist. This track, if I remember correctly, is called Seeking.